prime time. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go. Cut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first rush.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Here we go. 50. Green jack.
In motion, Reed. A second down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Love to throw on first and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 43, here's second and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Down to the 10. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
That's the score. Packers 7, Vikings nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a third and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Ryan Wright in punt formation for the Vikings.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 41-yard line.
Triple 38. To the swing. To the swing. Ready, ready. Yellow 22. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
45, White. Cut, cut.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. Throw to right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. Ready?
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Check. Here we go. Set. Yellow. Set.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, it's Love. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Magic. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Ready, set.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
To throw is Love. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They run, and here's the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And that That's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
First down, Green Bay.
Come on, Black Ultra. Red 38. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It may be a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, field, Black. Set.
On second down, Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
That's on red. Yellow, 43.
First down.
Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Okay, Frank.
From the 20, here's second down and 3.
Hey, full fury. Here we go. Hut, hut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's a gain of 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Striker. Let's go now. Hut.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Hut, hut.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and inches. They'll try and run right on the option. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Gain of 4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Missouri, it's McCarthy. The ball's out. The Packers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive linemen is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Forced out wide.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Look wide, get this one complete, and it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Get this complete. It's Addison again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And the Vikings are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Hey, go Peter.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Yellow, 43, green jack. Claws red. Black ultra. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. 3rd down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. The 1st down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. The Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Steal, chest steal, down. Blue, 32, striker, check striker. Ready.
Now, Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
The man in motion is Watson. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Eric Wilson on the tackle. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Second down, they need 7.
Let's go now. Black, 95 blue. 10 cycles. Steel, black, white, white. Needle, blue. Set.
Here's Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw is Love. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking across the field. He's going to find more. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60. He's checking crack. 70 range. 70 range.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lion. Go.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That is hot. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
26, Vikings 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Josh, 17. Ready. Red, 38. Hey.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jeff Okudah, former third overall pick in the draft, there on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Pass caught. It's Golden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. That's Jalen Naylor back to return. That is fielded at the 20. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
Now a handoff. Jones. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set, go!
They run it once more with Jones. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready? 18.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings have cut the deficit to 5. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Blue strikers.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Flush to his right. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. Frankly, don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Black Ultra. Let's go now. Red, 30, white. Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. To the middle. That one caught by Watson. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
6, Mega.
A gain of 11
Down.
on the play.
Classic. 6,
And the
10
Packer
plus.
1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 38 now, here's second down.
Black 40. Needle blue. 22 needle. Slice blue. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Hut. 60 red. 60 red. Field. Black. Red. Cycle. Hut.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. The ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 6.
Cowboy 8.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He works free, right side, inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead?
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Down. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
On the ready. Ready. Yellow. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Love. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Come on, set.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Inside the 25. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
First down. 38 yards on the play.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
It is second and 6.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Black shot. 50, green. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. All alone is golden. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, ready?
Now, 2nd and goal.
52 blue. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
To the air once more is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here comes second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Now McCarthy. Rolling to the left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It is 2nd down and 5. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Here is 1st and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers.